guys, it's Holly. Today I'm going to be coloring in this adorable coloring book. It is by Mindful Coloring Books, and this one is called Kawaii Alpacas. They also have a unicorn one and a few other ones, but definitely go check them out if you're into coloring books because these are probably some of my most favorite ones so far. They are so cute. I will put the link down below in the description. You can get them on Amazon. So I had already tried to film this video before and I didn't do it very well, but I'm gonna try to talk while I color. Last time I kind of failed at that. So I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram, so we're gonna see how this goes with me having prompts because, believe it or not, I can't really talk a lot without like something to talk about. If you don't want to listen to me talk, then I will put the time code of where you can skip to just see the final product and see it all finished and colored and beautiful. But for those who are here to listen to me ramble on and on for probably like an hour, then let's go ahead and pick a picture to do. Like I said, I already tried to do this before. I have to do this one. It's pretty cute. I tried to rip it out, I think. No, maybe I didn't. Okay, so that one is definitely adorable. That one is really adorable. That one is really adorable. They're all super adorable. So this is the one I tried to color, but I decided I was just going to start over. Because why not? That one's adorable. I really love this coloring book too because there's one that's for Halloween. This one is so cool too. It's pirates. Like, so cute. There's one that has Halloween stuff. This one is super cute. Should I do this one? Maybe this one's more appropriate for my channel since it's like an airplane, which is somewhat similar to a helicopter. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I also tried to color that one. I just was having so many issues with filming and talking. And where's the Halloween one? This one, isn't it adorable? So I'm really excited to do that one around Halloween, but maybe I'll do this one since it's very sweet deco and it's pretty adorable. This is really hard to film, by the way, so I'm going to try to keep you in frame, but literally this is like my camera is as high up as I can physically get it inside of my little filming box with my lights, so I don't know how people film such large things. I have my Gatorade with me. I'm going to be using these colored pencils. They are dual-ended. I actually bought these in the airport when I was flying home. For my dad's funeral. I bought some colored pencils and a coloring book to do on the plane. And it was really helpful to just kind of keep my mind off of things. And I actually have anxiety when I fly, so it was really good to have that helping me. Okay, so I have no idea. I'm having like issues deciding what I want to do. So I'm just going to start with the strawberry. Strawberry is easy enough, right? And I'm sorry for any extra sounds. It is really hot. I have fans blowing on me. I do have an AC in my room, but I turned it off so that it wouldn't be too loud because it's pretty loud. But there may be some complaining in this video just as a preface, so if you don't like complaining, I'm sorry. But to start off the complaint train, that's what I'm going to call it, I am from Texas, and it's very hot in Texas, but we have AC. Like, everyone has AC. Like, you can't live without AC. And we moved to California, and the house doesn't have AC, and I was like, oh, it should be fine. It doesn't get that hot in California. And it has been 90 degrees Fahrenheit in our house. 90 degrees. Like, no. I have been dying. It has been so hot. And I work from home, obviously doing YouTube, so it's like I can't even work when it's that hot. So finally my husband found, it's like a $400 air conditioning unit. He got it on Craigslist for like $100, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're amazing. So I've been having it in my room. Is this a tongue, by the way? I'm gonna pretend that's a tongue. So I'm really happy that we have the AC now because literally I was dying of heat. So with the AC, my room is nice and chilly, and it's very nice. But it's very, very loud, so I can't film with it on, so I just have to sweat while I'm filming because I love you guys so much. Okay, so that's the strawberry. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. I don't know if it's a wafer like this one. I might just color him brown because I don't know what this is supposed to be. But yeah, there's been lots of exciting things happening lately. I posted on Instagram. I haven't posted the video yet. I may have as of this video going up. I don't know when this video is going up. But I got to work with Silly Squishies to design some animal bun squishies, and I'm really excited about it. I've been working with them on a few other projects as well. I don't want to spoil anything, but there will definitely be more squishies coming out that I have had a hand in, either my idea or just me helping design it, and it's really, really exciting for me. Even just being able to, you know, give my opinions or whatever, so I'm really excited about that. But the animal buns are available now at sillysquishies.com. And I'm just really excited about it. I think they're really, really cute. Obviously, they're kind of similar to the Punimaru squishies, but these are just a really cute, small, I mean, it's just a little animal bun. They're nothing, you know, they're squishy and they're soft, but they're obviously just like the little tiny mini buns. But they're really cheap and cute, so go check them out. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what these things are. Like, I want to know what the things are before I color them. Maybe I'll just start with one of the alpacas. I kind of want one to be blue. Maybe I'll do this one blue. But yeah, so I have that happening. I've been getting a ton of squishy packages lately. It's been really fun. Slightly overwhelming. I've been editing like a crazy person to get all of these squishy videos out for you guys, and also I always try to do videos in between so that it's not just a huge chunk of squishy videos. So that's why I'm doing like this video. I'm going to be doing some candy kits, and I did those well, I can't even talk. I did the butt pudding video, and then I just have a ton of other stuff that I need to film. I hope no ants are going to be in this video. So our house that we're renting here in California has been kind of a nightmare, and again, back to the complaint train. I mean, it's not really complaining, it's just, I mean, it kind of is, but the house that we're in now is very, very old. So it's, I think it was built in the 60s. It's very odd, and I say that because there's just a lot of like design elements that are very strange. So like our kitchen cabinets have like this leather on them, and then there's like padding inside of it, so they're very squishy. So it's like a very like 60s thing, I think. And there's just like the floor is a certain kind of tile, and then the walls in the kitchen, there's like 4 different styles. So there's like fake brick, and then wood, and then like there's just a ton of different like Mod Podged together stuff. But I mean, I don't really care how it looks necessarily, but the kitchen's super small. The oven is literally like the size of a microwave, and I love baking, so that kind of was poopy. And then our breaker goes out when we're drying clothes, and there's just like a ton of stuff going on. And then the most recent thing was we found out we had rats in the house, and I'm sorry if you're squeamish about rats, but I have to tell a story somewhere, and I figure this video is probably the best place to tell it. But basically, we had noticed that there was rat poop when we moved in. There was rat poop in the garage, so we called like the city, and they came, and she basically told me how to set up traps and blah blah blah. So we kind of forgot about it, like we didn't really pay attention very much to that. Because they weren't in the house or anything, so we just kind of were like, okay, well, we have rats, but, you know, I guess we just kind of forgot about it. Or we just put it off, because she said we needed to plug some holes outside, blah, 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 and we just kind of forgot. So, one night, I went in the kitchen to get a snack, and I realized that I had these, like, rice crackers, and they were gone. Like, there was a whole chute in the package, and they were completely gone, and I was like, crap, they're in the house now. And the kitchen is so small that we don't have like a pantry, so we put all of our food like under the stove in the cabinet, and that's where the food was. And so I think it was a couple nights later I heard a sound in the kitchen, and it was like I have this ceramic cookie jar, and I heard it like wiggling around, and I was like, what is that? So it was like the middle of the night, I think. So I go in there, and there were rats in the house running around in the kitchen. Like, we saw them, and I literally screamed bloody murder, and it was really awful and bad. And my husband is a big man, and he's not in any way like a girly man, but he is terrified of rats. Like, he feels bad about it, but I was like, you know, Indiana Jones is scared of snakes, and you're just scared of rats. It's fine. But basically, he refused to like go in the kitchen, and actually, I think prior to that, we had caught some outside. I don't remember what. I think we had caught a few outside with traps before they came in the house. But anyways, so if you've been watching my channel, you know that my dad died on the 4th of July. Well, my mom had called me. I should have done this like yellow. My mom called me to tell me what had happened with my dad at like 5 in the morning my time. It was later her time because she's in Texas. And that night before, we had literally been up until like 4 a.m. because that was the night that they were running around. I'm like ruining this now. I don't know why it's green. That was dumb. That looks kind of weird. I kind of ruined it. Oh well. Anyways, so we were up like till 4 a.m. because the rats were running around, and it was super terrifying. So then we had to fill up all the holes because they had like, apparently the previous owners had put in they had taped the holes, but then the rats just chewed through the tape, and oh my god, it was just really awful. So then, that's not even the worst part. The worst part is when we get back from my dad's funeral, it's like the day after, my husband goes to work, I'm in the kitchen, I go to the sink to wash my hands, and there's a rat dead behind the sink, like right where the handle is, like right where I was grabbing to grab the sink. Like, here's the knob, and it was laying like right here, and I screamed so loud. I tell you, I went hoarse. I screamed so loud. And what had happened is we had traps set up in the kitchen in case they came in again, and he had gotten caught in the trap, but he got out of it. And so he was bleeding, and when rats are dying, they go somewhere to die, to be comfortable, I guess. And he had climbed on the counter, and there were rubber gloves behind the sink, and he had climbed in the rubber gloves, and like it looked like they were holding him, and then he died there. So there was like blood coming out of his nose, and he was dead, and it was like right in front of my face, and I lost it. Like, I started crying, mainly because it scared me so bad, and also because I just was so sick of dealing with it when my dad had just died. And it was just really awful. So then my husband's at work, and I don't want to leave the rat there. So I'm like, well, what do I do? So I go across the street to the neighbors, and I was like, hey, are you scared of rats? Like, can you help me? And it was a woman. She's like, oh, no, I'm too scared of them too. And I was like, crap. So then I go to the other neighbor, and it was another woman, and she at least was like, well, I'll come over there and like see what I can do. So she came over with like the shovel from her fireplace. And she just kind of stood there while I cleaned it up. And I used like these metal tongs, and I tried to pick it up in the gloves, and then it fell out of the gloves onto the sink. Oh my god, it was disgusting. And I just threw it in a box, and then I threw everything, including the tongs, away because it was so gross. So that is my fun rat story for you guys. So we haven't had any in the house, and we haven't even seen any in the garage or anything, because we knew they were in the garage because we could hear them. I think that was probably the first thing that happened, is that I started to hear them in the garage running around. And then we put traps outside, and then we caught one outside, and then we heard them in the house. But yeah, so hopefully the rat situation is contained now, because it's just not something I want to deal with right now, especially when it's so hot in the house. And then on top of that, there's ants all in the house, and we have 5 rabbits, so I went to go check on the bunnies, and there were ants in their cage, and I just, like, it's just been so stressful, and it's just been a lot lately to deal with. And then I'm actually trying to find another full-time job. I had made a video a long time ago saying that when we moved to California, I was going to do YouTube full-time, and I love doing YouTube, and I'm not going to stop doing YouTube full-time, but I had decided that I want to try to find another full-time job. I'm a graphic designer, so I want to try to find something here in San Diego because I think it would make things a lot easier for us, because California is just expensive, and I think it would help a lot if I had another job. I'll still definitely do YouTube. I never will not do YouTube, but I think it'll just be easier. I'm gonna find a place to put these. So, and there's an ant crawling on my arm right now. Awesome. Anyways, everything else is really good except for that stuff. Yeah. What else was I going to talk about? I don't remember. I kind of wish I had more colors than this, but oh well. Okay, so I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram. I'm going to attempt to answer some of them right now. So, Clay Twins Shop asks, what is your most favorite Rilakkuma plushie series? Well, probably, I really like the Aloha Rilakkuma series, so I might have to say that one, because there's some really, really cute plushes in that one. So that one's probably my favorite. I have maybe like 6 plushes from that series, because I have some of the limited edition ones as well that are super adorable, like them with the shopping cart and all that stuff. So that's probably my favorite. And I have tons of videos on those plushes. 11 Anna asks if you could be any squishy, which one would you be? Well, I think I would much like to be Millie, because being a narwhal would be pretty darn awesome. Darth Poggy asks if I made my own squishy business, what would it be called? Well, it'd probably be called TheHollycopter or something or other. Me and Estrella always joke that we should make our own squishy company together, but that takes a lot of money that neither of us really have right now, so. But that would be really fun to have a squishy company. Then we wouldn't have to go through anyone else. We could just design our own. There's like this cube thing. I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna color it this color because I have no idea. Kind of looks like an ice cube, but who knows? Geronimo Suits asks, how and when did you decide to start your YouTube channel? I started my YouTube channel in 2011, and I had just gotten married, I had just moved to a new city, and I had just started a new job. And I've always loved crafting. I dropped my color pencils everywhere. I had just started a new job, and I don't know, I just have always really loved crafting, and I was on a website called swapbot.com where you can do craft swaps or trades, and then I noticed that there was a a group called Kawaii, and I didn't know what it was at the time. And I looked it up, and then I fell immediately in love with all of it and thought it was super cute. So then I saw that there was a YouTube community for it, and I decided that I wanted to be part of the YouTube community as opposed to the SwapBot one, because I was tired of trading with people who wouldn't send me very good things, or I liked being able to see what I was getting. So then I started trading a lot through YouTube, and I traded with this girl named Jamessa, who I don't think she really uploads anymore, but her YouTube was Musia Sweet Stuffs, and we traded a ton, and I would send her American candy, and she would send me Japanese candy, and it worked out really well, and she was super nice. She actually was the reason why I have so many Piggy Girl plushes. I think she got me most of those. But yeah, so I just really, really liked what I saw, and I decided I can do that too. And the rest is history, pretty much. When did I start collecting squishies? I probably started shortly after my YouTube. I don't think I knew what squishies were until I started getting involved on YouTube. Creamy Puff says, does your husband think squishies are good, or he thinks they are a waste of money? My husband has never said anything to me as far as, oh, that's a waste of money, because he knows that I really like the things, and I'm usually using my own money that I've made to buy it anyways, so he's been really supportive. He's never said, oh, that's a waste of money, or anything like that. In fact, some of the squishies he really likes, and he wants to, like, steal from me. So he's been very, very supportive. I'm very lucky to have him, because I feel like some people would definitely think I was a crazy person for collecting the things that I do, but he's been very, very supportive always. And I think that that's how it should always be. Like if you're not with somebody who supports you fully, then you probably need to rethink who you're with, because no one should ever, like, you shouldn't ever feel bad about the things that you're passionate about. Like, I'm a grown woman, and I love toys and dolls and stuffed animals. Like, if my husband said, oh, those things are stupid, then, like, even if I did think that something my husband did was kind of silly, like, I would never be like, oh, well, that's dumb. Like, if he's excited about it, then I'm excited for him, you know? Like, the person you're with should never make you feel bad for what you like, because if they love you, then they won't ever want you to feel bad about something if it makes you happy. Like, in the end, like, they just want you to be happy, or they should just want you to be happy. So whatever that is, if it's not hurting anybody, then I don't know. I know that there are some people that are with people that they like to collect dolls or whatever, and their partners are like, oh, well, you need to get rid of these. Or, like, if my husband ever told me to get rid of all of my stuff, I'd be like, how about I get rid of you? Like, I would not, like, be okay with someone telling me what I am allowed to like. Like, you like whatever you like. Like, what does it matter? Like, I know some people comment on my videos, and it doesn't bother me, because obviously if someone's commenting something so angry, they have their own issues in their lives. But, like, people will comment and say, oh, well, you're too old for those things. And it's like, first of all, I'm not that old. Like, I'm not even 30 yet. Like, I'm not that old. And second of all, I can like whatever I want, and it doesn't matter what you say or what anybody says. If something makes me happy, then, like, that's all that matters. Like, it's my money. I'll spend it how I want to. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not attacking anybody. Like, there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. And I don't understand why people get so frustrated. I think it's just because they're not happy in their own lives, so they get mad when people are happy. And I hope that those people can find something to make them happy, because it's like, I'm so sorry that you have not found something that makes you happy, and then you have to be mad at everyone else who's happy. Like, maybe you should think about that, people? I don't know. That was a long, rambly answer, but my husband does not think that they are a waste because he is wonderful. Ken Bug asked a ton of questions, including what is your favorite color? I love this color, which is like the mint teal color. And I also really like pink, but I've always loved blues a lot. I'm having a really hard time with this picture. I kind of want to leave this white. The second question is, what is your favorite song/singer? That's extremely hard, but I really love the band Mute Math. I also really love Imogen Heap. I love Ariana Grande. I love her new CD. Right now I'm really obsessed with her song Into You, and then I really like Side by Side. What else? I don't know. I like a lot of stuff. Do this brown. This tablet. How has the Kawaii life changed you as a person? That's a very interesting question. I don't know that it's really changed me as a person, I don't think, but it's definitely made me a lot more obsessed with shopping. I don't think I've ever been so, like, addicted to things before this. I'm, like, so actively looking to see what's the new Kuma plushes that are out, or new remints, or new dolls, or whatever, new squishies. I feel like I've become kind of, I kind of always was like a shopaholic, because before Kawaii I was like that with like stationery and whatnot, but I think it's made me slightly more obsessive over things. Oh my gosh, I'm so sweaty. I have no idea how long this is going to take to finish. I feel like we've already been coloring for a million years. I guess I've been kind of distracted with talking. Okay, I'm gonna pretend that these are drops of chocolate, because I don't know what else it's supposed to be. I would imagine it's not raining normal rain. Like a chocolate rain. Do 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 chocolate rain. I actually would probably really hate if it rained chocolate. Like, that would be so messy. Can you imagine if it rained chocolate? Like, it would get everywhere, and it would be sticky probably, and there would be ants everywhere, and I don't even really like chocolate that much. Like, I think that actually sounds like a nightmare. But that just may be me. Okay, I'm gonna try to focus on the things that are in this little cup now. But to be honest, I don't really know what half of these things are supposed to be. I think that this may be like some sort of a leaf or something. I don't really know. So I had a lot of fun doing my Save the Squishy video, and I felt like I got a pretty good response, minus the few people that thought that I was bashing people, which I very clearly was not. It was just a joke. But I thought it was so funny. It was really fun for me to make. I got the idea to do that video, and then I filmed it in, like, I don't know, I like came home and I filmed the part of me talking, and then I edited it and put it all together in like an hour. And I was just so excited about it, and I posted it at what, like 2 in the morning or something, because I was just so anxious to get it out there. And I think it went over pretty well. I was excited. Chocolate rain. I'm going to be singing that song. Do 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 chocolate rain. Okay, well I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna color it this color. So on August 6th is me and my husband's 5-year anniversary, our wedding anniversary. It's very, very exciting. And we're gonna go celebrate by going to Disneyland, because we have not been to Disneyland since we moved here, which is a travesty. We were gonna go for my birthday, but obviously that didn't end up working out because of my dad passing, but we're gonna go for my anniversary, and I'm really excited about it. Hopefully it won't be too hot, because that would not be fun. I have chocolate rain stuck in my head. What else is there to talk about? So bad at these things. Is that an orange? I'm just gonna pretend this is an orange. So this is the finished coloring page, and I think it came out really cute. I think that this coloring book is super adorable. I'm sorry I sped it up at the end. I just kind of was running out of things to say, and it was really hot and sweaty, and I needed to put on my AC. But anyways, definitely check out this coloring book and the other ones. I will put the link to it down below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye!